They say time heals, but how do I heal a space that never stops echoing? How do you measure a man by the silence he left behind? Your absence walks into every room before I do. It doesn't knock, it doesn't ask, it just arrives like a shadow I didn't invite but can't unsee. You're in the space where a voice used to sit. You're the pause on my sentence when I almost say, let me tell my dad, but I can't. Because the phone doesn't ring that way anymore and heaven doesn't have a phone number. I watched them mourn you with hymns that rose and fell like waves on a tide I couldn't quite ride. The room was full. I was dressed in black, sat with woven grief wrapped around my hips, as the gaffer wrapped tightly around my ta'uvala, making it hard for me to catch my breath. It wasn't just the layers, it was the weight, not of the fabric, but the meaning of loss folded into each strand of silence that spoke louder than words ever can. I was too young to know grief, too small to understand the weight that settled on shoulders not yet wide enough to carry. They say death is a thief, but grief is the ghost that moves into my house, sits at my table, sleeps on my bed, and speaks in my father's voice when the lights go low. Grief taught me how to become a woman without a blueprint, how to grow without a gardener, and how to bloom when half of me was buried with you, and still I carry you like a heartbeat, like a scar that no one sees, but I trace it with my fingers when the world feels too big and I feel too small. As I watched, as your weight was lowered into the core of the earth, like the earth itself needed a piece of your strength to keep spinning. As I watched as you descend slowly, like a secret being buried with the utmost care, my heart followed, sank into the soil, tangled in the roots of all the things we never got to finish. The wind whispered things you never got to say, and the sun, even the sun seemed unsure if it should shine that day. Losing you didn't just leave a hole, it redefined the whole map of my life. Like the compass broke and I needed to find new stars to guide me. Your absence sings the songs that haunt the night, a melody that steals the light. The silence is loud where your voice used to be. I still reach for you in places only memories can see. Grief never leaves me alone, it lives in my skin, and every day without you feels like a sin. Every sunset reminds me you were gone too soon, and I still cry for you beneath the moon. As the memories escaped from my eyes and rolled down my cheeks, they carried all the words I never found the strength to speak. Every tear was a whisper of the moments I couldn't keep, a soft, breaking promise in the quiet where I weep. But there's nothing more I can do but sit here and pray and hope that one day we'll meet again. Wait for me, Dad. It's always in God's plan. Until that glorious morning, my old man.